It's prime time football here in the United Sim Football Association. We're back on the Twitch channel, ready to get some more gameplay, and this is where we get to close out week number 10. After this, we can start the countdown with 20 more regular season games. We will hit week 11, so 11, 12, 13, and 14. That's 4 times 5. Depending on the games that we have, it's 5, so 5 times 4 equals 20. But we got the Tank Bowl to talk about tonight. Both of these teams, they're looking like locks to not make the playoffs. Even though Tampa Bay still has a little bit of life, they'll need to win in order to potentially find their way into the 3 seed. That's pretty much as high as they can go. But it's going to be a fun, exciting ride. You already know how we do. Pittsburgh, they're looking for their first victory of the season. Jim Carr and the gang, they came close a good amount of times, but just did not have that edge to play that full game. But this is a good opportunity for them to make the change and potentially find their way where they need to be to get their first dub on the season. You know how we do. We're going to let the game play out. You don't know what happens until it happens. I have everything pretty much ready to go except for the player numbers, so I'll go ahead and bring that up so I could go ahead and get this one started for you guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. Plenty of games all over all of our affiliated leagues. Shout out to the GSB, Goals, CSFA, and also the ECFL. They're all doing their things, and I know the ECFL, they're getting close to wrapping up their regular season. They're coming towards the playoffs, and I know the GSB, they just started out. They're going to be kicking it all the way through. They're going to be going into week number 3, I believe, so shout out to them. And been a fun ride doing these games. We got plenty more to play. Still got 4 more playoff spots available, but it's only going to be a factor on who's going to get to those spots. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and hit this play game button. I'm ready to go. If y'all are ready to go, we'll see who gets the first touch on offense. And I'll go ahead and flip over to it as soon as I see it clicking. Got everything restarted. Should be clean all the way through. I will have the highlight video up this time around. I couldn't get the last game. I tried to, but it was hating on me for whatever reason. But we're going to set this one up. Looks like Pittsburgh is going to start us off, but we are underway in Tampa Bay, Florida. Let's go ahead and get into it, taking this one to the middle and getting past the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10, and I already see a mess up. I don't know why that worked out as it did. Let me go ahead and back up. This does not count thanks to the helmet. Could have swore I switched that, but none of this is going to count. Good thing I don't have too many people here in the chat. A handoff there is not going to count. There you go. Let's go ahead and try this again. Make sure I get the uniforms right. Good thing I started a little bit early. That would have sucked if I started a little bit later, but it's all good. Should be a quick switch. I just had to flip over one more time. There you go. And it goes Tampa Bay. And then the homies in Pittsburgh. That's where I messed up. I was supposed to go to this one right here. Much better. Go ahead and flip over back to it just a little bit. My bad on that, folks. Alrighty, now let's get the game on for real. And it looks like the same way, which is good. Go ahead and flip over to it now. Looks like a little bit of a return, but actually, no, take that back. He's going to go ahead and kneel. Let's go ahead and get back to the gameplay. Let's do it. Pittsburgh starting us out on offense. They're trying to get their first victory of the season, passing this one, looking and caught. Turns up the field, gets closer to 30. A gain of 3 on that play. 2nd and 7 coming. We shall see first fray. Only one way to figure that out. They're going to give it to him on this play, but it looks like Tampa Bay's ready for that one. They're going to have to back up, and it's 3rd and 9. I do not want to look at that that bracket there for the March Madness. I already know mine is screwed up. I think there's only 2 players brackets that have a team still available in there, but it looks like Mike is going to turn up, try to get the first, but covered greatly by Tampa Bay. That's going to be a stop on 3rd down, and it looks like the Typhoon is going to get the football to start off. Nice tackle there by Jordan Vinny. Going to be 4th and 7 coming up. Going to send this one away here to the right side past the 40. Going to be returned there by Earl Flint. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Well, I'm so happy that at least 2 Florida teams is going to make it to the Final Four. Did not expect that. I don't think anyone with some sort of a straight mind expected that, but they're making the plays. Can't be mad at it. Pitching in. He's going to make a play. Sheds off one man. Turn up a little bit. Going to get past the 45. And it's 1st and 10 already. James West throwing that thing. Anthony Delano with the catch. Trying to help out that offensive set here for Tampa. They're trying to get win number 2 on the season. They have not won a game since week number 1, and wide open already. There goes Jason Copeland inside the 10, and that is not good news there for Pittsburgh if they're trying to get the victory. Can't have the backup running back do you like that. It's 1st and goal already. That was a beautiful pass there by the homie James West. Here we go. Trying to punch it in here. Looks like Pittsburgh's going to stack the box a little bit, but doesn't send anybody. Looking for a man as West, the pass rush, trying to get home, and they will get home. Gonna bring him down for the sack. That's Tank Jones with the play. Great defense there. It's going to set up 2nd and goal. Mr. Tank Jones taking down West. And got him off sides there. Free play coming. Going to turn up the field. And looks like he's going to try to take off and run, but he steps out of bounds. I think they'll just take the penalty. He's going to set up 2nd and goal at the 8. Honestly, could have turned up with some more agility. That could have been a touchdown. But that's why you update each and every week. You got to watch the games, and you see something that needs to be worked on, you upgrade it. See if you can get it to a point where you can actually make the plays like you're supposed to. Why'd you step out, my brother? Yeah, I don't know why. You need to work on that agility and change the direction. And it looks like the pass incomplete there is going to set up 3rd and goal now. Pittsburgh with the chance to hold them to 3. What's going on, Slater? That's my boy right there, Slater. He always pop up on the games. I see you on YouTube and Twitch. I ain't mad at you. Same old thing, you know. Kicking it old school tonight. Got the new ticker. Hope you're liking it. But Tampa Bay's not going to like that pass. That's going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And Pittsburgh's going to set up for the field goal block formation. See if they could keep Tampa away from some points. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. At Tampa Bay is going to make the play, and they'll take the 3-point lead. We'll see what Pittsburgh can do. I'm trying to tell you, like I've even added the Monday Night Football ticker for the what's the word I'm looking for, the primetime games. I'm doing a little bit of a schedule. I might do 2 games with CBS, 2 with Fox, and then actually no, 1 with CBS, 2 with Fox, and then didn't have the final 2 games going forward with the Monday Night Football setup. I like that ticker. I wish the modding community will make some more, but I'm gonna figure out how to make them myself, and then we'll have our own special ones for the USFA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure everything out. I'm gonna make this real special for real, especially when I figure out how to change these colors for these for the score bug there. I'm still upset that Tampa still has that Tampa Bay red, but it is what it is. Look at that return though, looking to try to take it past the 40, sheds off a couple of men is Isaiah Fowler, almost breaking it there. 1st and 10 coming up. A great return and some great field position here for the Roughnecks. Look at me talking about score bugs and they trying to make some plays. That's enough for me to talk about them real quick. Quarterback will be Jim Carr. They have the homie Mike Hawk at the halfback position. And looking to pass it, here's Jim looking and had a man open and incomplete. Wide receivers will be JoJo Tidwell Jr., McDonis Magna, Corbian Crimson, and Isaiah Fowler. They do not have a tight end there. And kicker / punter will be Anita Dick and me. Yep, that is indeed her name. They do not have a user kicker, so that's all the offense. They're looking for Carr again. It's going to be caught, but they're not going to get too many yards on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Defensively, you seen earlier on the sack, Tank Jones. He's along with Cassandra Raquena, Thex Brightmore, and Todd Ziegler on the defensive line. Linebackers will be Heavy D, Gus Pack, and Colt Wetzel. Cornerbacks will be John Fowler and CJ Bird. And then safety will be Angel Flugel and Mitchell Lapp. But that's a 1st down there to Johnson, number 15. Going to make the play, and it's 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. Watch the run. Watch the run. 49.
Ivana, yeah, that's a good one right there too. Going to pass it again and caught. Going to turn up. By tight ends doing it for the homies in Pittsburgh. They're driving a little bit now. It's 1st and 10. Actually, no, that wasn't a bot player. That was 81. I thought it was 61. My bad. That's McDonis Magna with the catch. Great job there by the user.
On the ready. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, yeah. I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Ivana Humpelot going to be taking that carry, a small gain. Mike currently at 0 yards rushing. Is going to be 2nd and 8. Oh yeah, I recommend if you are watching the stream, pick up your channel points, your USFA coins, because there are going to be some things coming next season where you can purchase. So the more you watch the streams and build them up, you'll be able to get some big things down the line. You know what I'm saying? Another solid carry there. Mike is doing his thing on that one. 3rd and 3.
Keep playing hard.
Going to be moving some of the things from the player store onto the, what's the word I'm looking for, onto the store here within Twitch. Going to pass it and overthrows his man in a little bit of coverage, but it's going to be 4th and 3, and they are in field goal range, so they could very well tie this ball game up here. 3 minutes 47 seconds left in the first. Kick is going to be up. kick is going to be good, and we're back to a tie ball game. Nice job there by Pittsburgh to get those points back. And we'll talk about Tampa Bay in just a little bit. Let me see. There's also a lot of vagina. That's a good one there too. There's too many names like that. But like on Tampa Bay, let's go ahead and talk about them real quick. They have James West at quarterback. Halfbacks will be Ja'Cory Dash and Jason Copeland. Wide receivers will be Anthony Delano, Earl Flint, and Darren Eliason. Tight end will be Evan Hunt, and their bot kicker will be Trey Pointer. Defensive line, they have Matthew Ousley. Linebackers will be Brock Hoskins, Makani Kakoa, and Vaughn Carlton. Shout out to Vaughn Carlton. Cornerbacks will be Jordan Vinny, Madison Nicole, and Tamaris Green. Safeties will be Tomlin Juicer, Ace Adams, and Shiloh Marino. So that's going to be the setup there for Tampa Bay. Looking for their second victory of the season. Definitely didn't go the way they pictured it. They're definitely one of my favorite locker rooms as well. So this would definitely mean a lot in regards to that locker room there. And they're going to hand it off to Dash, looking for a lane and finds one. Going to take it to the 30 to 40. One man to beat to the 40 on the other side, and a big gain there by Ja'Cory, moving the sticks already. First down, Typhoon. Doesn't quite have that breakaway speed, but when he hits that open space, he could definitely do some serious damage. And they're going to look to try to get something going here. Another handoff. Yes, it is. Tries to find a hole and tries to shrug one man off, but he'll take it to around the 35-yard line, second and medium.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Key to tight end. Key to tight end.
And they're going to go reverse play on this one. Shut down before he could get the first. Going to make it 3rd and 2 now.
Good stop, baby. Good stop. Good stop.
Shout out to the people up in the chat. Thanks for stopping by on your Sunday evening. Still got plenty of game left. Tampa Bay trying to score again. Pittsburgh trying to get them off the field. And they will try a handoff for the 3rd straight time and finds a hole. And Ja'Cory Dash is going to pick that first down up. Down to the 25 is going to be 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Passing it again is West. Looking, man caught. Turns up, trying to get the first, and he's going to get it. 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa Bay.
Got it. Ready? 6. Mike 56.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And they got to back up on that one. Gonna be a false start. Take them back 5. 1st and 15 coming up. Tampa Bay once again in field goal range, but I'm sure they got a little bit more in their mind. They're trying to get 6 plus 1.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. 43 is the mic, boy.
Almost gave those 5 yards right back. That happened in the last drive. Going to hand it off up the middle. Spins off of one man. Gets close to the 10 and gets pretty much all those yards back there. Going to make it 2nd and 5 as we close out quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Looking good so far. Both teams fighting. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and flip over to it. We ain't playing games with you tonight. 12 minutes left in the second, and they're going to delay the handoff, and it looks like Pittsburgh's ready that time around. Great defense on that play. They tried to give it to Copeland. Not to be. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Good job. Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go, D.
Can Pittsburgh get off the field again is the question. They're going to pass it here. They're going to send a few people to the right. They're going to toss it to the right. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be stopped short. Dove out for the catch, but he's going to be a little shy. Will Tampa Bay keep their offense on the field, or will they go for a field goal again? They are going to put their offense on the field. They're leaving the wide receiver at the top of your screen open. Will they adjust to it, or will they try to take it off? A handoff, trying to get the first, and he's going to get it. Left the wide receiver open. Doesn't matter. Ja'Cory Dash makes the play, and this drive shall continue. Gutsy call gets gutsy results, and it definitely worked out for Tampa Bay on that one.
Let's go. 47 Timberwolves. 43. Watch the run. 43 is a mic. 43 is a mic.
They're going to send a man up the middle for the blitz, and it gets home. Not to be. I think it's Tank again, getting in the backfield. The tackle for loss is going to be 3 tackles on the day, and it's 2nd and goal. Great defense here. Pittsburgh's fighting hard. Unfortunate to say, Slater. Yeah, it's been a tough season for you guys. But brighter days are ahead for sure. Handoff again, looking to cut up and going to get stopped again. I think that's is that Raquena? Oh, no, that's Todd Ziegler. Got my numbers confused. My bad. But it's going to be 3rd and goal coming up. Pittsburgh's defense is standing tall, and they're looking for one more stop here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Silver. 56 Mike.
Middle field wide open, caught, touchdown. Tampa Bay, give it to Copeland. He'll put it on the board for Tampa. Great job, great drive, and they made the play when they needed to. I may not be very smart, but I'd recommend a passing play here, and they did what you told them to do, and it worked out for sure. Trey Pointer, however, he says he doesn't really care. He's just going to take the... Actually, did it go through? It did go through, but how did it go that way? How is that even possible? I don't even know, bruh. 10-3 is your score. Like, it went to the right. I don't know how it did it. Did you see how it did it? Did it just like morph through the uprights and then it clinked to the right? I don't know, bro. That was ridiculous. But regardless of that, Tampa Bay is going to get the points, and it's 10-3. That's going to be the score right now. Pittsburgh will have a chance to get those points back on this drive, but this is a similar situation that we've seen from Pittsburgh. They give up the touchdown. Now they have to fight their way back into it. But we shall see if they could do something here. Going to set up the kneel down here. Pittsburgh's coming back to the setup. It said that's the win from the typhoon in the area. Yeah, you love to see it. It worked out. See right there, 127-43 in regards to total yards. That tells a little bit of the story. Quick pitch and caught. Turns up is Johnson. He looped around and is going to work out in his favor. Hit right at the sticks. That's going to make it 1st and 10. Great job.
Ready. Rocco 80.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Check.
Going to pass it again. Right side and going to be caught. He makes the play and it's going to take it to the 30. He's got the speed now. Corbian Crimson into the end zone. Wow. Monster man. I thought it was going straight to the Tampa Bay defensive back, but Corbian Crimson says, I got the juice too. He cut him straight off. Wow. What a catch there by Corbian Crimson. If I can remember, Corbian Crimson was the 2nd player selected by Pittsburgh in this past draft. I believe they drafted Carr first, but that is definitely a play that they needed to make happen in order to get something going. 8 minutes left in the second, a quick score, And Pittsburgh tied the ball game up. We got something cooking here tonight, folks. You better not sleep on this one. Another kickoff here. First phrase said, "Ayo, Pitt, I see you in the chat, homie." He said he trying to see if Pittsburgh can get the job done. They ain't giving up. 8 minutes left in the second. Typhoon back on offense.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
6. Here we go, D. All day.
Go.
Passing it again is West, looking for a man and caught up the middle. Gonna take this one past the 45. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. That man's walking with way too much swagger to be winless on the season. Yeah, I can agree there, but this is Madden we're talking about. They don't know about records, they just see the teams play. It is what it is. Going to pass it again. A deep drop back by West. Looking right side and caught. There goes Earl Flint with the speed past the 40 and dragged down past the 35. Earl Flint making the moves. 1st and 10 coming. First one on the day. And that was a good one for 20.
Ready? 70 Lion. 56.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Passing it again and going to be deflected. Could have been interesting if it went to a defensive player, but going to be 2nd down regardless.
Cowboy 80.
56. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Going to pass again, looking for a man.
Double dog.
Middle of field and caught. Reaching out and going to get the 1st again. This Tampa team's turning up a little bit. They're not going to take this tie ball game lightly. At least they started out losing. We won and then had hope, and then our hopes were jerked out from under us like a rug. Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Go.
Going to hand it off again in the hold there for the homie, reaching out, trying to get to the 11-yard line. I think he's a little shy. Going to be 1 yard short. 2nd and 1 here.
Not gonna happen today.
All day.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3 down, 3 down.
Ready? Go.
Hand off again. There goes Dash, taking the 1st and pushed back by a couple of roughnecks. But it's going to be a 1st down regardless.
Set up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Quick pitch and caught. There goes Copeland again. Touchdown number 2 and touchdown. Typhoon getting the lead back real quick. Wasn't quite the one-hitter quitter like Pittsburgh did, but can't be mad at the results. Typhoon scoring again right before the half. Kick is going to be up. And that looked a little bit better than the last time they tried the extra point. It bounced off the right, and I don't know where it went. But regardless of that, it's a 7-point ball game in favor of Tampa again. And Pittsburgh's in a up and down spot, to say the least. You know, we already seen how this team operates. Normally, if they're losing, it does not turn out well. They've had a couple opportunities where they went at least into the fourth quarter with the lead, but they ended up losing it the last second. So they have talent, this Pittsburgh team. It's just a matter of putting it all together, drive by drive, making sure that they're not turning the ball over, making sure they're playing sound defense as well. So we'll see if they make adjustments here, as they have another 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to do something. Perhaps even getting a field goal will help them out, even though Tampa Bay will get the ball back to start this one off, start off the second half. Look at the return here by Fowler, taking it past the 20 to around the 24-yard line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timber. Check 25.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
No running backs here for Carr. Looking for the pass. Going to pass the left side and overthrows his man. I believe that was Johnson again over there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
You gonna get this, boy?
Going to pass it again. Looking left side and caught. 1st down. Close to the 40 there. Looks like Isaiah Fowler with the catch, and it's 1st down and 10. Gain of 15 on the play. And a little bit of coverage, though. It went in that pocket that Isaiah needed to make it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Going to be caught. Cannot quite break the tackle, but he does get a few yards on that play. 2nd and 6 here.
Ready, set.
What's up? Check Mike 54. Mike.
Go.
Come on, D.
Passing it again, looking for a man.
Wow, Bill,
Steps back a
wow,
little bit. Going to take off the run and going to get swung down. Osman with the play, taking them down. Going to make it 3rd and 12. That's definitely not what you want to see if you're a Pittsburgh fan.
Let's get this.
And it looked like he almost had the edge there, but looks like that quick pushback from the defensive lineman gave him the room to drag down the quarterback.
I'm coming.
3rd and 12. They got the close shotgun formation coming up, and they're going to pass it again. Looking to toss it deep. He's going to run backwards a little bit. He's going to throw on the run. Yes, he is. And got a dot to the 30. Takes off, and there goes Isaiah Fowler for the touchdown. Whoa. Jim Carr got some juice in his stable. What? That was a beautiful play. Oh, and Slater missed it. Oh, you had the ads. He's going to be pissed when he comes off of this. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. I think we got ourselves a great tank bowl here, folks. Both of these teams fighting. They don't want to lose again. They're not playing games here on this one. The final 2 minutes of the second. But Tampa Bay can essentially flip it in their favor if they can score in these 2 minutes and then score again when they get the ball back. But you got to give Jim Carr credit on that one. That was a top 10 caliber pass so far this season. I thought that was Rebecca Montaigne for a second, looking out with that speed. But a great job overall here from Pittsburgh. Going to take this one up the field. There goes the homie. Cutting back is Copeland past the 30. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. And Tampa Bay's got the football back.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Right there, 56. Rabbit.
Well, you missed one of the bigger plays we've seen so far this year, passing his left side and caught. Gonna roll over towards the 35-yard line. But Jim, just for a reference there, Jim Carr ran out of the pocket, ran around, and found a dot to Isaiah Fowler. He ran up the field, and that's pretty much all she wrote there.
Ready, break. Boys, 56. Check, 56.
Coming for you.
Gonna pass it again. Looking for a man as West takes off the run, but still gonna get dragged down. That's gonna be a sack. Not to be there. See, it works there. Like, you see that? Like, when it showed the after the timeout score bug, it was the right color for Tampa. That's what I'm talking about. It works there, but it's not there, so I'm on the right path. I know I am. I just realized that. That is actually pretty good. I don't know why it does it there, but not here. But handoff coming up. Gonna take that one past the 30. See, watch. It's gonna show us. See, they're perfect. They're perfect right there. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's not switching on the score bug, but I gotta do some more investigating, I suppose. Gonna pass it. But actually, no, that was the sack right there. Great play by number 84. And that should be one of those user players, but we'll check it out after this play. Gonna be sending this one away. Look at the return. Sheds off one man, but there's a penalty on the play, so they gotta back it up. Takarius Charleston with the penalty. Now that's a name right there, Takarius. I don't know what these mamas are thinking doing all that crazy stuff. But hey, it's first and 10 regardless.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And that's going to be a false start.
45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
And now Pittsburgh has a chance to potentially get some points right after, right before the half. And honestly, they could live with a field goal too. A field goal could definitely help, especially with Tampa getting the football back. But they almost got him off sides there, passing it and caught. Going to get those yards back in a little bit more. 1 minute left. They only have one timeout, so they got to speed it up a little bit.
There we go, there we go. Ready, 70 Lion. Hey, tight.
Hey, check Mike 45.
And almost got him off sides again, not to be. Going to pass it and caught, turns up and going to get tackled in bounds. That is not what they're supposed to do.
Keep playing hard.
But it's going to be first and 10. The clock continues to roll. They need to go a little bit more upfield. I'd say if they could get a good pass on this one, they could probably do it. But they'll call the timeouts.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now they're going to be looking for the deep corners. See if they could go towards the sideline if they cannot get the touchdown from deep in the middle. But it's so weird though. I'm so upset I seen that now because like it's right there. We're right almost where we need to be. Like that's like the main thing that I want to see switches those colors down there. Gonna pass it again and caught. Gonna turn up, but he's not gonna get out of bounds. They're gonna have to hurry it up real quick.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
I always love seeing the NPCs and Madden on the sidelines. They're built like middle school water boys. Yeah, you're right. I wish we could tune those too. Them fools look like anorexic as hell, but regardless of that, we'll go to the end of quarter number 2, and Tampa is going to get the ball back. Let's go ahead and get into it. There goes the homie Copeland. He's got a little speed now. Past the 20 to the 25. It's going to be first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Go.
Almost got him off sides, but West is passing it. Looking for a man. Going to toss it right side. It's going to be caught. Turn up the field is West. Dragged down by the shoulder pads. Going to be second and 5.
All day. Keep breaking them balls up.
Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
In your face.
In your face. I love that clip too. It's funny. I'm going to pass it again. Look for a man as West steps back, steps over, and going to take off to run. He's going to get the first down. Just going to slide it real quick. 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. Easy play there for James West. Honestly, could have gone a little bit further if he avoided that defensive player there, number 38. Just take off the run. But hey, I'm not mad at the progress. Keep it moving.
I got wide. Turn up.
Passing it again is West. Looking for a man. Copeland, not Copeland. That's Ja'Cory Dash was open with the play, and he's going to take it past midfield. 1st and 10 coming up. 12 for 15 on the day there for James West.
Shut up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Turn it up.
Handoff here, looking and shut down. Not to be. Great defense on the edge there. Going to be losing 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Colt Wetzel with the play.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
All day. All day.
Going to pass it again, looking for a man. Tossing it to the right side, wide open and caught over to the 30.
Let's go, fellas.
Going to roll over is the homie Anthony Delano for the first down. Great job. That was definitely a dot there, securing the catch. Nothing too crazy, getting down to the ground. And Tampa Bay's on the move.
Go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
56.
Got him off sides. Free play, and it's going to be a handoff. Spin move doesn't really get anywhere, but they will get 5 regardless. Colt Wetzel, he had the tackle for loss. Going to help the team go forward 5 yards on that penalty. 1st and 5.
Stay with your man.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Run. And boy. Woo!
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Double tight.
Turn up.
3 down.
Pitching this one to Copeland and going to get shut down. Great defense there by number 23. 3rd and 4 coming up. That was John Fowler. 22 was Isaiah. 23 is John. So that's how you know which one's which.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Bronco 80.
Pick it up.
Pitching it again. Looking and caught. Going to be a first down again. A juke move by the homie right there. 1st and 10 coming up. That's Darren Eliason with this first catch. I couldn't quite remember the number. I thought it was a bot, but I had a feeling it was him too. Great job there by the veteran.
Here we go. Viking 18.
That's something that Tampa hasn't really incorporated yet. We haven't seen too much work from Eliason in this offense. Pitching this one. Gonna make it 2nd and 3. Evan Hunt with his first catch too. That's a little bit peculiar. Normally he has around like 6 or 7 catches at this point of the game.
Let's go now. 19.
Pittsburgh doing a great job holding those 2 in check. But the offense continues to roll. A free lane there, but stopped short. Number 63 with the play is 3rd and 2. Linebacker Gus Pack.
That's it.
Hey, let's feed him. Let's go.
Ready.
Mike.
70 Lion.
Right there, 56.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Almost got him off sides again. They're going to fake it to the homie Dash. Throws it to him and caught. 1st down. Typhoon.
Come on, baby.
2 yards away from a 200-yard game passing wise for West. And this drive will continue again in some coverage. And Corey Dash finds a way to hold on to it. I did mention him in the introduction before the game started. It's working out in Tampa's favor, but they still have some work to do defensively. Look at the man rumbling into the end zone. Corey Dash pushed on another score for Tampa.
Let's go.
A hard-fought drive, and that took a lot of time off the clock too. We'll have to see the time after this extra point. Kick is going to be up from pointer. It's going to be good from pointer. You see right there, almost an 8-minute drive by this Tampa Bay team. That definitely doesn't help in favor of Pittsburgh, but if they keep on hitting those one-hitter quitter plays, I mean, does it really matter? That's going to be the question we have to see, as Tampa Bay a quarter and some change away from beating this team. Great game regardless though. Tampa Bay's fighting Pittsburgh. Although they haven't got the stops that they needed, they still have the offense that's been putting up a little bit of points in this one. Going to be a return here though by the homie Isaiah, looking for a lane and gets stopped around the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh.
Set. Cougar 19.
All right, T, let's all right, T. Check. 40.
Handing this one off, looking for a lane, gonna run through a man, and the homie Mike almost broke free for a big one. 2nd and 1 here. And you see right there on the stat sheet, he only has 4 carries in this game, but most of it is due to the long drives by Tampa Bay and the big touchdown plays already made by Pittsburgh. You see right there, they only have 20 plays in this ball game. 21 there is incomplete though. Gonna make it 3rd and 1. At this point, do what you need to do to get the first. Worry about all the extra stuff later. Give it to 69. Have him make the play for you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. That's what I would do in that situation. And they will run it. And they're going to get stopped anyway. Tampa Bay comes through with the pass. I mean, with the run stuff. Going to make it 4th and 1. Vaughn Carlton making the stop. I see you, homie. Getting in the backfield. Great job. That's going to be a stop on 4th down. And they're not going to go for it here. They will send it away past the 40. Going to be returned by Flint past the 42, around the 42. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Like I said before, stack up those points right there for the channel. I'm already at 11,000. So that should be pretty good for me as we go into the setup. That way we reward the people that actually do join the streams. And I do want to put more streams out to give people the chance. Going to be passing that one to Evan Hunt and run straight into the homie John Fowler with the tackle. Going to make it 2nd and 6 here.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
Second catch for 11 yards.
Down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. I got him.
Try to fake the handoff there. Quick pitch left side and almost picked off. And that's definitely something Pittsburgh needed there. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And Pittsburgh has a chance to get off of the field.
Ready up.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey.
Hot go.
The mic. 43's the mic.
Quick pitch and caught. Gonna get the first down to Copeland. He's been coming through in the clutch with these passes here. This James Weston. Copeland's been bringing them in. 1st and 10. 5 catches, 67 yards, and I believe he has 2 touchdowns. So he's been doing very well for the Tampa Bay team, but they still got some work to do. Faking the handoff here, looking at West. He's going to toss it deep and caught again. That's going to be inside the 20. That is going to be Earl Flint with the catch. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay's trying to turn up and seal the deal early, but there's still plenty of game left. Once again, shout out to all the people in the chat. Invite your mamas, your grandmamas, all the good stuff. We still got it going on in the USFA. A handoff here, reaching out and trying to get past the 15. Not quite there. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Check, 43. Ricky.
Check go.
But that's going to take us to the end of quarter number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. Throw your 4s in for your boy. You know how it goes. Let's go ahead and do it. 2nd and 7 here. Big drive here for the homies in Tampa. They're trying to punch it into the end zone again. Going to take off the run. Stands tall and tries to rip it out from Flint. Not to be. They're going to get close to the 1st. 3rd and inches. That would have been a big fumble there to start the 4th, but not to be. Tampa Bay with a chance to add some points on the board if they don't get the 1st down, but I'm sure they're going to try to get as quickly as possible. They're going to pass by the looks of it. Don't see a run play happening here. Going to be taken off the quick pitch and caught. Turns up and reaching out for it and gets into the end zone. Corey Dash gets Tampa Bay 30. Look at the reach out though. He just went out and did it. He had to do too much. He just had to get the ball over the plane. And that's going to put Tampa Bay in a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. 31-17 is your score. And Pittsburgh, you're 11 minutes and 14 seconds away from giving up your 10th loss, or putting up your 10th loss in this one. First phrase saying Tampa slowly getting control of the game. I definitely agree there. But at the same time, Tampa Bay has been putting points up pretty much all game long. It's just a matter of slowing down Pittsburgh. Their defense finally took over, making the plays that they need to get off the field. But now it's up to Pittsburgh to see if they could get some of that life back. All they really need is 1 touchdown, and then to get the defense to make the stop, and then they can see if they could do it again. Perhaps they could put this game back on notice. But we're back at it again. Let's go ahead and get into it. Going to be returned here. Yes, it is. Isaiah Fowler looking for the play. Not going to make the touchdown there. I think if he hit that hole slightly to the right there, he might have still been running, and now it'll be like to the end zone, but it didn't happen. So 1st and 10 coming up. Pittsburgh back on the field.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Tight end left.
Going to be caught there. Tries to cut up, and he's going to get the 1st down. Great adjustment there by the homie Crimson. It's going to be 1st and 10. Brock Hoskins there with the tackle. He's had a few 10+ tackle games so far this season. I think in this one he only has 1. And they're going to pass it again. His Carr looking for a man. Tossing his deep middle field and overthrows his man. Going to make it 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Before Mike.
I got him. Ready.
Before Mike, 5-4.
Pitching in, gonna be deflected out of his hands. Mike Hawk, he went up strong, but as you can see, he's pretty limp on the ground. 3rd and 10. Ouch. No. That didn't look good. He's pretty limp right now. My boy dead. No.
You can't block me.
Oh. That's tough. Gonna be 3rd down and 10. Need the conversion here and caught. Turns up and Fowler's gonna make it past the 40. That is a big play there to keep the drive alive, but I'm sorry, that was hilarious. That boy was dead. He's like, ugh. But a good spin move there by Fowler to keep the drive alive and get some more yardage.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Passing it again is Carr looking for a man. Taking off to run a little bit. Throws it to the right. Going to be a short catch there by Mike. It's going to be 2nd and 5. He's back up.
Get nowhere. Going nowhere.
Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Ace Adams there with the tackle. Less than 9 minutes left now. Got the bunch to the left.
I got you. Check. 45's the mic.
Jim Carr's going to pass it again. Quick pitch and caught. Turns up as Crimson. He's got a little speed. Gets close to the 20. And Pittsburgh still fighting here. 1st and 10 coming up. You know that Madden cheese could happen at any time.
On the jump.
45's mic. 45.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Passing it right side and caught. Turns up. Going to take it past the 10. Stays in bounds. Gets to the 5-yard line. I believe that's McDonald's Magna with the catch. 1st and goal coming up. Or is that JoJo? No, that's McDonald's Magna. I thought it was JoJo Tidwell Jr. But it's all gravy. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Get this. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
They're going to head off to Mike. Looking for a lane and run straight into a defensive player. I probably would have tried to cut that one up the middle. But it's going to be 2nd and goal regardless.
You ain't ready today.
Obviously 4th down territory. They need 2 scores, so the quicker they can score, the better. That way they could give their defense a chance to get them back onto the field.
45.
And they're going to pass it here, looking for a man. Throws it to Mike, but overthrows him. That is a bad pass there. He had touchdown written all over that play.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on.
Go.
Gonna pass it again, looking, and gonna be caught for the touchdown. Look at Johnson go again, and Pittsburgh's gonna make it a 1-score game. Great pass in the back of the end zone, another dot to their tight end. Extra point pending to make it a 7-point ball game. Kick is going to be up there by Anita. She's going to make it a 10-play, 76-yard drive lasting 4.5 minutes. And now Tampa Bay will have a chance to potentially add some more points and put a bow on this ball game. But Pittsburgh has a chance to also stop them and potentially tie it up. Six minutes, 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We'll see what's in this Tampa Bay team. I know Tampa Bay wants to do everything they can to not lose this game, especially to a team that has yet to get a victory. But Pittsburgh's still hanging around here. They can't slack. That one turnover could be Tampa Bay's doom. Going to return this one as Copeland close to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here.
Panther 60. Panther 66.
Watch switch.
Go.
56 to Mike. 56.
Gotta
Check,
fake
56.
that handoff here, looking for a man and caught. Turns up the field, looking to get the first down a little bit more. is the homie Evan Hunt, and already
We played to
Tampa
win.
Bay is gonna make the play. And that's what the big time players do in open space. They make the play. That was a nice juke move there too. Tampa Bay's tight end got a little bit of juice.
56.
Slater says to finish him off, this ain't Mortal Kombat. They're going to hand it off to look at the man Copeland taking that one past the 30.
Watch, watch, twitch. That's my house, baby.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Check right.
Gonna hand this off again, and Copeland's gonna get stuffed. Gonna make it 3rd and 2.
Not my house, baby. Not my house. Not my house.
On the set.
The mic. 56 is the mic.
You better bring it. You better bring it. Set go.
Taking the handoff, looking for a man is West. Taking off to run a little bit. He's got a little juice, trying to make the first and gonna get stopped. And a great tackle in open space. West is gonna get stopped for short of 1 yard of the first down. Tampa Bay, in theory, could keep the drive alive with the 4th down conversion, but will they go for the field goal here? No, they will keep the offense on the field. Big play here for both sides. 4 minutes left in the 4th. They're going to hand off right side, off the edge, and reaching out. Did he get it? Pittsburgh's going to get the stop. And that looked sketchy. I thought he had it, but they're going to mark him short, and Tampa Bay is not going to make it. Oh, no. Is Pittsburgh going to do it?
Let's go now.
And this is where getting greedy can bite you in the new, you know where. Pittsburgh looking for the big play, looking for left side, and going to be caught. Look at that hit there. Great collision. Going to make it 2nd and 5. Me personally, I do not like those stretch plays on 4th down. They're just asking for trouble. Just hand it up off the middle. Worst that could happen is I could take a miss up like that, but going to the edge and trying to get it, it's kind of tough. But they're going to pass it again, 2nd and medium, and almost throws it towards the Tampa Bay players. 3rd and 5. Obviously, it's 4th down territory, so they could get a little bit of ease on that.
Ready? 70 Lion.
54. Mike 54. I got you.
Set go.
Son, I got you, son. Mike's 54.
Quick pitch and caught. 1st down for Isaiah Fowler. Down to around the 45. It's 1st and 10.
On the ready.
The mic. 45 is the mic.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Hey, check my.
Got to pass it again. Looking left side and caught. Turns up and reaching out for the 1st down is the homie Crimson. He's definitely getting involved in this offense here. 1st and 10. Definitely one of Corbin Crimson's better games this season, and Pittsburgh definitely needs every bit of it. Driving down with 2 minutes left.
Got it. Ready?
2-minute warning is here.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him
It's
know. Let him know.
touchdown or bust.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready,
Check
set.
45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Y'all not ready?
45, 45, 45.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Quick pitch and caught. 1st down. There goes Fowler. Makes one man miss. Turns up and he's going to get into the end zone. Big play. Pittsburgh says they're not going to quit on the season. Touchdown. Roughnecks. Big play. Roughnecks going to get the score. Isaiah Fowler says, I want to get the W. But they got to make the extra point first. That could be all for naught if they miss it here. And Nina needs to come clutch. Kick is up. That looks pretty good to me, though. We're back to a tie ball game here, folks. Tampa Bay still has the advantage though with 1 minute 50 seconds. All they need is a field goal to get the victory at this point, but you got to give Pittsburgh credit. They came to play. That's definitely true. All Pittsburgh's touchdowns have been from Tampa Bay's defensive backs taking bad angles. You're definitely right on that play. But we've seen multiple times this season, despite having such a great advantage in the secondary side of things, Tampa Bay gives up a reasonable amount of passing yards to the defense. So I'm not 100% surprised about that, but I expect it to be a little bit better. Pittsburgh's wide receivers hasn't been too effective all the way around. So, but this is a perfect time for Pittsburgh to find a way to get into the mix. But Tampa Bay is going to get the football back, looking for the score. Going to take this one past the 20, down to the 26-yard line or so. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Watch for flood. Watch the flood.
Go.
Passing it again, stepping back a little bit. Pass rush trying to come to play, but doesn't get to him. Going to take off and gets past the 30.
All day, baby. All
2nd and 7 coming up. Well, we see some overtime here. We didn't talk about that, but Tampa Bay has a chance to erase all of that notion here. Slater said this is Tampa Bay at its finest.
Hustle.
On the ball.
It has been a story of their side too. They're going to go no huddle though. Going to take off the run again. It's going to get caught. Trying to reach out, and a flag on the play. You never want to see that. Colt Wetzel reaching out, and that's going to put Tampa Bay closer to midfield. A great play turned bad play, and that is Pittsburgh in a nutshell too. Just too many mistakes on the defensive end, and Tampa Bay has a chance. All they really need is like 25 yards, and they're back in field goal range.
I'm coming after you.
Pittsburgh's looking to make the play too. Going to pass this one, looking. Takes off the run again is West. Going to make the play. Is going to reach out. Decent enough defense there to prevent the first, but it's going to be a gain of 3.
Keep coming.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
1 minute left in the 4th quarter.
Here's one.
Mike's 43. 43.
Going to pass it again.
Let's go. We got this.
Taking off to run again. Throws on the run, just throws this one away. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. And Pittsburgh, if they can find a stop, perhaps they can find a mix to get the victory before this time runs out. So this is a big 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
We've already seen
Cardinal.
Pittsburgh is living or dying by the big play. And it's going to be a pass here. Looking for a man is West. Looking for the conversion. Throws is going to be caught, but it's behind where they needed to be. Pittsburgh's going to take the timeout. And this is the interesting setup here. 50 seconds left. Pittsburgh, they have 2 timeouts. And Tampa Bay's obviously not going to punt it. Obviously not going to go for it here. They got to punt it. They don't want to jinx themselves. They're going to go ahead and send it to the left side. Going to be caught, but fair caught. 45 seconds left, 2 timeouts. What's the worst that can happen? 1st and 10 coming up. This is worth the ping here. I still haven't done it, but I'm going to.
45 to Mike.
Going to pass it. Here's Carr looking and almost throws the pick. That could have been game over right there. Pittsburgh and is tied at 31-31, and the
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Go.
gonna pass it is Jim Carr again, looking for Mike and caught. Turns up and going to get stopped short. Not going to get the first. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here, and they may just Nope, they're going to call the timeout themselves. Interesting setup there.
Hit. Eat.
Down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Set up.
Alert! Alert! 3 down, 3 down.
Handoff, there goes Mike in a big hole. Gonna take it to the 50. That's a big play right there, but they need a little bit more. Oh, wow. He almost took that one away from Tampa Bay himself. But luckily for them, that bot player was in the area. I know Tampa Bay is filling that one.
Now, faster, faster.
But it's 8 seconds left. They're not calling the timeout for whatever reason. I don't know what is with this play calling. Pitching it right side, and it looks like we're gonna go to overtime. Huh. Okay, not the greatest of not the greatest of logic there. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it looks like Tampa Bay is gonna start out with the football. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and ping. Going into overtime. Bucket, everyone ping. Let's do it. I've got no shame in my game. Let's bring them all here. This is a big game. 31-31, a great way to close out week number 10. I don't care.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Bring it.
First and 10. Tampa Bay looking to close it out. Handoff. No, it's a fake. Going to pass it left side. And on throws the pick. Pittsburgh's going to take it to the 40. Oh, no. Tampa Bay makes the wrong play. Gus Pack with the interception.
Every day.
Oh, no.
45's the mic. Check. 45.
Pittsburgh is right there. They're looking for the play. And Carr's going to throw it and caught. Did he make the play is the question. They're going to say incomplete. His left foot was up off the air. And luckily for Tampa Bay, that looked a little sketchy, but wow, Gus Pack made the play of the game.
Ready. Bronco 80.
5. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. 45's the mic.
Quick pitch and overthrows his man. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Jim Carr's going to need to make a big play, but Tampa Bay's still alive if they could get the stop. And as you already know, there are no ties. We don't have ties here in the USFA. We keep going, and they're going to make the play. If Pittsburgh wins, then Tampa gets the first overall pick. No, it's a lottery draft, so it just increases their chances. Look at the homie drag down. Is that face mask? It is a face mask. It gets worse for Tampa inside the 20. Oh, no. They made the play and messed up at the last second, and Pittsburgh is in range. But will they settle here? No, they're going to keep their offense on the field. Tampa Bay, and they get another flag. It gets worse, but here comes Mike. Sheds off one man, gets close to the 10, and they're going to make it 1st and 5 more than likely, or they're going to decline it.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Nah, they said they declined it, I believe. The closer the better. Oh, actually, they did decline. Yeah, to the 9. Yeah, you're right. They declined it.
We got
They're gonna hand it off left side. Mike's trying to seal it, but nice defense there by Tampa.
Nowhere.
2nd and goal coming up here.
Let's go.
The interception earlier, that was just ridiculous.
70. Cowboy 80.
Tampa Bay, they're looking for the turnover,
Go.
but they're gonna pass it here. Looking right side in, incomplete. Jim Carr with a 400-yard, 4-touchdown ball game. And they really don't need to do too much. All they really need to do is run the football or just take the field goal, whichever one comes first. 3rd and goal. They got 5 wide receivers here, so they're going to pass it. Looking for a man to throw to. Left side is going to be caught. Turns upfield, goes out of bounds. Gets 6 on the play. And it's going to be 4th and goal. It's going to be up to the leg of Anita Dick and me to try to punch this one in and get Pittsburgh's first W of the season. But Tampa Bay is going to call the timeout here to try to ice her. We've seen some shanks in this range before, so I won't believe it until I see it. You know how I do. Nothing is set in stone in the USFA until it happens. It's going to be from the left hash. Anita for the win all day. Give Pittsburgh the W. That's going to make it 1-9 on the season, and Pittsburgh's going to get the job done. A great game overall, but it's going to be Tampa Bay taking the L. It'll be their 9th straight loss of the season. So both of these teams are tied at a 1-9 record. Great game overall by both of these teams. And yes, first spray, all of the teams in the USFA finally have a victory. It took us 10 weeks to get there, but I can't be mad at it. Great job overall by both of these teams. Can't be mad at the fight, but that interception was just bad timing and the penalty. Looking at the stats, though, let's talk about it. Only 1 turnover, and it was that interception. So they played pretty clean up to that point. Just that one mess up on the first play of overtime did them in. 29 minutes and 30 seconds on the time of possession. Just ridiculous for Tampa. Didn't really help them get the victory, but a big game nonetheless. Jim Carr, I think he's going to be the player of the game on the Pittsburgh side there. 4 touchdowns, 406 yards, no INTs. Definitely one of his better games. James West, 3 touchdowns, but that last interception, you see there, almost 80%. He was balling all the way up from that point until the interception. Just unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Rushing wise, both the main running backs averaged 4.5, which is definitely good. Receivers, let's talk about Tampa Bay first. Copeland and Dash, they led the way out the backfield. Evan Hunt with 4 for 47. Earl Flint with 3 for 50. Delano 3 for 41. Eliason 1 for 6. Pittsburgh, Corbin Crimson definitely had himself a day too. Mike doing his thing, but Corbin Crimson 6 for 127, 1 touchdown, a great game. Fowler and Magna also did great plays as well. You see Fowler 5 for 162, and definitely 2 big touchdowns that helped them get the lead. You got to give him credit on that one. Defensively, let's talk about it. Mitchell Lott was the tackle leader here for this one. Colt Wetzel over there doing his thing. Angel Flugel with 5, Bird with 4, Gus Pack with 4, Heavy D with 4, John Fowler with 4, Ziegler with 3, Jones with 3, and Brightmore with 1. Was Raquina here? Where's Raquina? I don't think Raquina got anything. That's crazy. That's one of my favorite players, but Tank Jones got that sack. No other sacks there. Gus Pack had that interception earlier. Great job from him. Gus Pack, Fowler, and Bird had pass deflections. On the other side, it looks like the tackle leader will be Ace Adams with 9. Great job from him. Makani Kakoa with 6. All of these players having tackles for loss, just ridiculous. Brock Hoskins adding on 4. Madison Nicole with 3. Ousley with 2. Feeney with 3 as well. Von Carlton had 2 on the day. Evan Hunt, even though he's a tight end, he's getting up in there. Livy Dutton, I didn't say her name earlier, but she's on the squad. She got 1 tackle, and that's really about it there. Let's see, sack-wise, Osman, he's the only one with the sack. Pass deflections, Kakoa and Hoskins doing their thing. You love to see it. Kicking-wise, both of them perfect on the day, and I expected at least 1 missed extra point or field goal, but they were both perfect. Anita and Trey Pointer did their thug thizzle. Punting wise, they did the same thing. Great job from them. Kick return wise, both of them averaging over 24 on the kick return. Punt return wise, Earl Flint, he only had a couple of yards off of a couple of attempts. And that's really about it, folks. We could go ahead and wrap this one up. I'll get the screenshots. I'll get the week 10 highlights show ready for at least Tuesday. But outside that, we'll wrap it up. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe. And until then, I'll see you later.